Revolution is a dangerous game. Too many lines in the promo of Sardar Udham Singh that intrigues you, that makes you think, that makes you feel like watching the promo once again. And maybe it does not happen too often as far as Indian content is concerned. And we have with us the team of Sardar Udham Singh, Shujit Sarkar, the captain of the ship, Vicky Kaushal, who looks absolutely brilliant as Sardar Udham Singh, and Ronnie Lahiri, who's one of the producers of the film. Pleasure having you guys on Barodingama.
Thank you.
All right. So what I personally loved about the promo is that there are no jingoistic and loud dialogues, but there are dialogues that are making you think. And the fact that what Vicky said, that it's not a biopic of Sardar Udham Singh, it is a biopic of his ideology. I love that facet of that.
Yes, I think that's what it should be, मेरे हिसाब से. Because when you are doing a film and telling a story uh, from from a piece of your history, what happened in our freedom struggle from 1919 till 1947. So you have to present a story uh, which not just talks about that person, but I think his beliefs, his faith, um, his system, what he understood, what he wanted to do, what was his vision for a new India, what you talk about. So I think that needs to be uh, captured and presented, and that's what exactly I have done.
राइट सो विकी, जब अभी मैंने प्रोमो देखा भी नहीं था, एंड आई वाज थिंकिंग अबाउट जो आपकी जर्नी है अब तक की एज एन एक्टर, और मेरे जहन में एक चीज़ ये बात आ रही थी कि दैट आप हर हर परफॉर्मेंस में, हर हर किरदार में देर इज एन एक्स्ट्रा टच दैट यू ऐड टू योर वट एवर रोल यूर प्लेइंग, चाहे कोई भी रोल हो उसमें. एंड आई वॉज लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड कि आप किस तरीके से सरदार उधम में किस तरीके से आप अपना अपना एक एलिमेंट इसमें आप डालेंगे. एंड ऑब्वियसली वंस आई सॉ द प्रोमो, इट इज समथिंग दैट मे बी इट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट फिल्म ऑफ योर करियर सो फार. इट्स वेरी एपरेंट. कितना ज़रूरी होता है जब आप स्क्रिप्ट से फिल्म को अपना बनाते हैं किरदार के लेवल पे, कि उसको एक अपना एक एलिमेंट देने के लिए वो आपके लिए जर्नी कितनी इंपॉर्टेंट होती है?
बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट होती है. आई थिंक एक होता है एक एक्टर का काम और एक होता है एक एक्टर की नीयत. आई थिंक वो नीयत बहुत मैटर करती है, स्पेशली व्हेन यू आर पोर्ट्रेइंग अ कैरेक्टर व्हिच कम्स विद अ लॉट ऑफ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, एज ह्यूज एज सरदार उधम सिंह, who has sacrificed his life for the country's freedom. बहुत इट जस्ट वो एक आम किरदार नहीं रह जाता आपके लिए. तो जब वो आप रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेते हो तो इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि आप उसकी रूह तक जाएं, एटलीस्ट कोशिश करें. The process of playing a character always starts with you trying to reach out to the character, but by the time you start shooting, you start filming, and you're in the middle of it, the character starts giving back to you, which you are also not prepared for. At subconscious level, there's a marriage that happens, and where something you reach a certain point which becomes that character, which is your imagination, which is the demand of the script, the demand of the director, and together that vision takes a physical form. तो कोशिश तो यही रहती है कि जितनी सच्चाई से उसे निभा सकूं. Because what I love about my profession of being an actor is कि I keep evolving as an actor, but I also keep evolving as a human being. With every character that I take up, with every director I work with. With a part like Sardar Udham, I think I got the opportunity to push my boundaries as an actor, to dig deeper within myself as Vicky Kaushal. Of course, हर किरदार में आपका भी कुछ रंग झलकता है
जी.
पर वो आप तभी कर सकते हैं जब आप भी अपनी गहराई में उतने जाने की आपने कोशिश की. एंड आई थिंक सरदार उधम ने मुझे वो मौका दिया कि मैं उतनी गहराई में खुद के अंदर जा सकूं.
Right. It is such a fascinating journey. He served under the British Empire in the First World War. And किस तरीके से he came under the influence of Bhagat Singh. He was present during the Jallianwala Bagh incident. And he escapes to Germany, I think via Kashmir. He is there for a few years, then he goes to UK and he plans for 6 years. And he is waiting for that big moment कि सबके सामने करूँगा. छुप के नहीं करूँगा, सबके सामने करूँगा. I think it's a fascinating story. And it's a journey. It's a total journey which must have been a fascinating experience living it.
Yes, because that's what I think. What you will see in the film eventually is that it is not just an assassination.
जी.
It is much bigger than that. It is it is a message that was attempted to be sent out to the whole world as to not to forget what happened in 1919 in Amritsar. It was probably एक जमीन के टुकड़े ने शायद इतना खून नहीं देखा होगा जितना खून उस जमीन ने देखा है
जी,
उस शाम को
जी,
1919 में. And that Udham Singh 100 years back did something so that the world never forgets. And हमने अब थोड़ी सी एक कोशिश की है कि हम अपने क्राफ्ट के द्वारा एक फिल्म बना सके जिसमें आगे भी हम ये याद दिलाते रहे कि ऐसा कुछ हुआ था जिसे हम नहीं भूलना चाहिए.
No, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, and Ronnie, आपका और शुजीत का जो एक टाइप है, हमेशा देखने में आया है कि आप लोग जैसे शुजीत का तो पैशन है फुटबॉल, फिल्में तो वो हॉबी के तरीके से वो,
कभी पैशन है फुटबॉल.
नहीं, आपका भी ऑफ कोर्स है, बट फिल्में तो आप लोग हॉबी के तरीके
आप
से
काफी
बनाते हैं.
सरप्राइज्ड होंगे कि यहाँ से हमने सरदार उधम की बातें की हैं एंड ट्रेलर लॉन्च हुआ है, पीछे जाते ही मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड का स्कोर क्या हुआ है ये बातें हो रही थी. तो दे आर सो इन्वॉल्वड इन फुटबॉल.
Okay, so obviously, आप लोग, you're not the regular producer who's just looking for, how to even out the expenses and the expenditure. You want to tell stories, and that is something which it's very apparent that it has been a part of it. And I think ये story आपके काफी सालों से आपके साथ में थी, and it was a very important story for you.
Absolutely. I mean, he had said in the thing also that it's been for him from college time, and we have been with this story for the last 21 years now, working on it. This was the first film when we shifted to Bombay in 2000. We wanted to make this film, but obviously nobody would have trusted us with this kind of money, and we didn't want to make a compromised version of the film. So we waited. We proved ourselves with first TV commercials, then films after films after films, and then we said, okay, this is the time. Now we are ready, and we should. So it's like almost like Udham's journey. He waited 21 years. We waited 21 years.
Right.
So somewhere there is some connection of 21 years in our lives that
Right.
we finally managed to make the film.
Right. And I believe Raj Babbar Saab's version, I think, came in 1999. Right?
so,
It came in, so it's like 21, 22 years for that as well. And I think there was another film that came quite a few in
79.
80s, right?
70.
79, the one
79.
with Parikshit Sahni ji,
Parikshit Sahni, yeah.
Gulzar
I've
Saab.
seen that.
Gulzar Sahab, and Vinod Khanna sir.
Right.
They had acted in this
I've
film.
seen that version as well. Na? No, it is very interesting. शुजीत, अभी हम लोग बहुत ही एक दिलचस्प दौर में हैं. अब जैसे ये this is releasing on a platform which is having all sorts of content from all across the world, for example, and there are other platforms which are having a lot of content which is from all across the world, and it is fabulous. So in more ways than one, the Indian content has to up the game.
Right.
So जब मैंने ये प्रोमो इसका देखा तो मुझे इस चीज़ की बहुत खुशी हुई कि that it's an Indian content and it is not looking anywhere substandard. The camera work is outstanding. जो कलर स्कीम लग रहा है वो बहुत ही fascinating लग रहा है. जिस तरीके का एडिट पैटर्न है वो बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है. आप लोग एक स्पून फीड नहीं कर रहे हैं ऑडियंस को. you're tricking the audience. You're being wicked as far as your storytelling is concerned, which is fascinating. तो ये कितना important है आज के टाइम में फिल्म मेकर्स के लिए to, and I'm sure आपने consciously नहीं किया because that's the sort of filmmaker you've always been, to just make content which makes India proud on the world stage.
देखिए, we always speak of films which come from the West or the Europe. West means in the films from America or films from Europe. We always try and thrive to, why can't we do a film like that? Why our possibly a patriotic film, what it was, it's doesn't look as finished as a world cinema. So I think I wanted to make this for a long time in terms of its, in terms of the visual and narrative appeal of this film. If you see my other films also, I mean, my either whether it's Gulabo Sitabo or it's Piku or I've tried to make them as universal and as global as possible. This one was a subject which is more, in terms of its reach because of the colonial British time that we are representing in the film. And I think I wanted that in terms of its look and the feel and the narrative, the performance, the sound, that I try match up to those international standards, which normally we always complain.
Exactly.
So I've tried it. I wouldn't say uh, I'm absolutely 100% successful, but I would say I'm satisfied at this moment.
Vicky, what is the importance of the written word for you?
The script, I think, for an actor and anybody involved in the film, that becomes the holy grail for us. You know, when we are making the film. You're talking in general, right?
Of course.
Yeah. So for it becomes, it is the blueprint. It is what we refer to. It is the Bible. It is the Quran. It is the Gita for all of us when we set out to make the film. Of course, when we reach on set, there's a lot that the location gives you, the costume gives you, the co-actors, everybody, and then you keep improvising into the arena where we are, playing. But the script is the soul for the film, and we are all. That's where the vision is. That's where everybody comes together. So it is very, very important.
So when you say, for example, when you heard the dialogue, like murder को protest मानेगा या protest को murder मानेगा आपका British law, it's fascinating.
You see that smile on his face? That line when we were shooting this scene, I remember him saying, कि, Vicky, this is a very important line in the film. These are ये जो दो पहलू हैं कि इसे वो क्राइम मानेगा या इसे प्रोटेस्ट मानेगा आपका ब्रिटिश लॉ. It was very important, and also the juncture at which this line comes in the film, it's very, very significant to the storytelling of the film as well.
Right.
So I wouldn't want to reveal much about that line, but
Yeah,
yes.
but I think I would add that the writers of the film, Shubhendu Bhattacharya and Ritesh Shah,
जी.
the way what they have done is, as you started the conversation, that the trailer, you didn't find anything jingoistic or
जी.
anything shouting loud of um, but you found everything was very subtle and tricky. You said, right?
Yeah.
So I think the credit goes to my writers to come up with these debates. This is actually an international debate going on at this moment.
Of course.
Ki what is the real law and where the law applies. So I think I give the credit to them that they have come up with these beautiful uh, dialogues which are so important and pertinent.
Okay, so as you've said that it's not a biopic of Sardar Udham Singh, it's a biopic of his ideology. So when he was presented after assassinating General Uday, when he was asked his name, he said Ram Mohammad Singh Azad, and that's his ideology. That's what Bhagat Singh believed in as well. So Bhagat Singh was as much against the imperial laws and imperialism as he was against communalism.
That, of course, I would want you to watch this in the film and experience what is our take that we have presented in the film. Yes, he mentioned it many places in the court also, in his investigation also,
Right.
that he is Ram Mohammad Singh Azad. In some places he had said Mohammad Singh Azad, and in certain documents he is presented again Ram Mohammad Singh Azad. Somewhere he said Sher Singh, somewhere he said Uday Singh, Frank Brazil. So all that I think was fascinating about him.
It must be. I think he was his
So आप जिस
name when he was born
विचारधारा
was,
की बात कर रहे हैं, I think it is that. That's what the film will explore.
I think that's fascinating. How much has it changed you? This character, how much has it changed you as a person?
Yeah, nice.
It while filming, it used to reach a point where while filming, by the time I was back in my room, I used to feel like I've gone through a meditative process. It used to be grounding. It used to be sometimes very surreal. It used to be sometimes very, very some emotions I would feel that I felt that for the first time, and that is a very liberating experience also as a human being.
Right.
To feel something, to be thrown into a space where you end up feeling an emotion for the first time. All those experiences accumulatively, I think, has made me a more mature person, made me a person who kind of values the little things. I don't know how to put it in words exactly, but these sacrifices, these larger than life ideologies, which are probably simple in its core, but to actually implement them, live with them, believe in them, and then to put them forward into the world through your actions. those are all really very big things. And when you put them in your script and when you perform them, it's just almost unbelievable that a person has lived that, you know. And then when you end up living that, and when, in your attempt to live that, but it sometimes used to be like you know, sometimes I'm not sleeping, not just because it's haunting, but I just keep thinking. I just keep thinking ki yaar kaise, but how? Like, you know, how can you still be pushed to that level that, you know, your core shifts to such extent? So it just made me more introspective. It made me more what do you say, like more curious as well, to really dig deep into those history pages ki yaar, we only know the actions, कि भगत सिंह जी ने ये किया, उधम सिंह जी ने ये किया, गांधी जी ने ये किया था, सुभाष चंद्र बोस जी ने ये किया था. But then once you have lived that part, you actually want to dig deeper as to what they believed in, what they really wanted India to be, what they really wanted the people to see, all of that. So वो definitely I reached that stage to kind of dig deeper into. It was not just their action; it was something much deeper that they were trying to say. You know,
No, definitely, definitely. They had a vision.
They had a
And it
vision.
was more than merely getting the independence. It was okay. And now looking forward to showing this film to people like Anurag Kashyap and Guneet Monga and Neeraj Gaiwan, people that you work with.
everybody in fact, yes. We actually, और पिक्चर तो अब आनी बची, हम तो अभी भी बोल रहे थे यार ट्रेलर इनको भी दिखा देते हैं, इनको भी दिखा देते हैं, उन्होंने देखा कि नहीं देखा. So we actually are very excited to show this story to everybody from the industry and outside the industry as well. But yes, closer to the film's release, we will keep like special screenings for our colleagues in the industry as well.
Of course.
It is an
Okay.
important film, so we really want everybody, and especially the industry, uh, to watch it and surely, you know, give their comments and reviews.
No, definitely. I'm sure that it is. I'm sure it is. Okay, so Ronnie, as a producer, do you find it liberating when you are showcasing your film on an OTT platform, and you don't have those compulsions कि इसमें गाना तो होना चाहिए, romantic track कहाँ है?
Sorry, I didn't get
When
it.
when you're showcasing
गानों की फिक्र सुजीत और रोनी ने तब भी की थी जब थिएटर में आए थे.
when you're showcasing a film on an OTT platform, so maybe you're not told कि इसमें गाने कितने हैं, romantic track है कि नहीं है, you know, because at times there are certain trappings that you have when you're putting up a film in a cinema hall because of various factors which are there. So in a way, as a filmmaker, do you find it liberating that you can tell your story the way you want to tell? If the song is required, definitely put it.
The thing is, as he was just saying, I mean, songs have never been like in our scripts when we've never had songs in any script. If you look at Madras Cafe also, it was just in the end credit that we had. Not that we don't love music, I love music. For me, I can't live without music. I wake up and sleep with music. But film, and especially this kind of film, it was a conscious call. Even if we would have come into the theater, there would be no songs.
Right.
Because certain films require that, because the story is important and we don't want people to digress from there. We want them to just be focused and be on that space. So yeah, and I think world is moving with the kind of content that people are exposed to, that every film doesn't need songs. I mean, there are films which do that and they are doing films with their songs. Certain films, so it should not be a norm that you make a film, you have to have a song. So it's like you make a film, your film requires song, you put songs. Your film doesn't require, you don't put. So it's no longer that space that, oh, you are making a film, so you have all the trappings that you have to have songs, love song, or especially with this kind of a film, a patriotic song. I mean, I think a film is way stronger patriotically than just adding a song. So,
That's so very well said. I think Shujit has had some fantastic songs. His first film itself had some beautiful songs. In October there was Theher Ja, which I found beautiful. It was absolutely brilliant. So I think whenever required, you guys have always had music.
Yes, what Ronnie is saying is right. I mean, it's not that we don't love songs. We love songs. Our life is like a song, so it's wherever required, we will surely put it. But this is one film where we felt there was no scope for song, and we purely, even Shantanu Moitra was so sure that we will purely go for an original score.
Background score, I think, is looking, at least from the promo, it's looking
Yes,
very good.
exactly.
Yeah, it's sounding very nice.
That's the film. I really wanted to do a film where we can write just an original score and just score the film as as a background score.
Okay, and something about the technical aspects, the camera work and the editing, because I think editing a film like this must have been a task. And even the way, from at least from the promo, the way it is looking, the way you have edited that, it's looking very interesting. How was the experience of getting the
This
technical?
see, the film is little non-linear. It's editing. When we scripted it, we were sure that because he, as I said, Sardar Udham himself was very, secretive in nature what he did there. So my edit is also like that. A little mystery is there in my edit. So when you see the film, of course, then you will know the part. So it was very difficult because we had so much of a material. We had 5 hours of footage material,
Right.
and so that was difficult part. But it my I enjoy my editing process. So that was there, and also I had no experience of recreating a period drama, creating 1930s, 1940s, 1990s. So that was a huge challenge. So whatever you saw in the trailer, I mean, we were quite satisfied the way we have, especially, I mean, I just want to, talk about Ronnie that, he pushed me to a level that we should create a space which is more realistic and, and doesn't look like a forced period drama, where we know that, okay, there's a huge effects has been created. So we just did the effects in a very organic way, so that it आंखों में लगे ही नहीं कि अरे ये effect कहाँ हुए, तो असली लोकेशन में शायद शूट किया हो. So कोशिश वही रही है कि to present it as realistic as possible and to transport the people in that era of 1930 and 1940.
Right, and Vicky, you work with some amazing filmmakers. Now you're working with Shujit Sarkar. Does it also inspire you in a way that that maybe you'd want to direct at some stage?
Actually, Faridun, the more I work with master craftsmen like Sujita, मुझे लगता है ये तो मैं कर ही नहीं सकता because it was especially for this film working with Sujita for the first time. It was like a completely different playground for me. Sometimes, and I'm not even exaggerating, I wouldn't know where the camera is placed. I really would not know. There would be multiple camera setups, and I wouldn't be sure that I know all the cameras कि कहाँ है. शायद मुझे 3 में से एक पता होगा कहाँ है, but शायद मुझे एक नहीं भी पता होगा कि वो कहाँ है. And I would be, it was almost going back to theatre, where you would just be, every time I landed up on set, everything used to be ready. And then the space used to be explored. Never was told कि ये करना है, ये करना है, ये करना है, and it's choreographed like that. It used to be like, this is the space, this is the reality we want to achieve in the scene. Explore. And then we would, before we start shooting it, we would explore that and then we would start shooting it. It was, for me, there was nothing textbook about shooting this film. The way it was shot, the way it was executed, and it was just so fluid in nature of execution of this film. I have learned a lot as an actor. Like, मुझे लग रहा था कि यार ये मेरी कोई ना पुरानी स्किन उतर रही है और कुछ नई स्किन आ रही है जो मुझे भी नहीं पता है. I really felt like it was an institution for me to be a part of this film. चाहे वो पंजाब पोर्शन हो, चाहे वो हमने जो आउट ऑफ इंडिया जाके शूट किया है, everything. But I guess to answer that question, the more I work with directors like Sujita, the less I feel that I can ever do this job.
Will it impact your script selection of the future?
No. I mean, I'm just hungry for good scripts that really make me nervous and inspired at the same time. Ki, I don't know if I'll be able to pull off, but I will be proud to be a part of this film. That's my this thing. And with Sardar Udham, I can say that for sure. This is one film I will proudly show it to my grandchildren.
Right, and we will not ask you any personal questions that other people will be getting. But I think you deserve a lot of respect for this film. I think you're looking outstanding. So thank you very much for your time, Shujit, and I think it looks like a very, very fine film. Congratulations, Vicky.
Thank you, Farid.
And congratulations, Ronnie. All the best wishes, and I hope that you continue your football discussion after this interview. That's all we have from Bollywood Hungama. Keep on watching.